Hello and welcome back to Shadowrun Hong Kong. My name is Syken and today we're playing the probably last mission of this wonderful RPG. It is Sparklight's final adventure. We upgraded all of his drones. He's now at an intelligence 7, drone control and drone combat of 7. Has a quite decent quickness as well as ranged combat. And enough cyberware to stand his own ground. I guess the only thing that isn't fully working out is we still haven't given him the weapon upgrade. So with 1,000 Nguyen, we're not quite there yet. We need 6 ranged combat, which we could get with a cyberware improvement. And we need 3 strength, so we're short of that. We might be able to go into the mission and go out of the mission and kind of take the weapon afterwards. Good. Mr. Chang sends their regards, and we are now finally starting the run. Our father, as well as others, are accompanying us to a Wallet City. That's the place where this entity, whatever it was, has been summoned to, and we're now trying to make sure that it stays contained or that we can actually fight it back. All right, let's continue. Like I said, the prototype laser somewhat needs to stay behind. Can't just put it into our backpack. Nah, unfortunately not. Might want to take one repair kit with us, but we really haven't used them a lot yet. So, the Wallet City is completely overrun, and it is not looking good, guys. The dialogue basically says that Raymond can lead us to the actual city. We as a group, so whilst he is going with a couple of soldiers to the actual city, we are trying to find an alternative way inside of the building. Unfortunately, even the triads here, are not having it. For some reason, they seem to be kind of mentally away. Something seems to have taken possession of them. Sparklight gets himself into cover, and let's see what these new drones are made of. There we go. Haste onto Gaishu. Good. And in terms of drones, so we do have our Guardian drone here. It's difficult. Unfortunately, you can't turn the camera, which is one of my probably points of criticism for the game. It's difficult sometimes to get into the right spot. So let us, before we attack something, let Gaishu do his work, because when he strikes someone, they will get out of cover. He gets bonus armor. Moving in, hitting the first target, missing. Let's go for the mage. That's a solid hit. And we're continuing to the sniper. Alright, the mage is out of cover. Good enough. We're taking full shots. And that's what I'm talking about. This drone definitely is worth its money. Full auto, and it just killed the mage in one go. Lovely. Alright, Isabel. Damaging the armor of the soldier. Damaging it really well. And let's reload. That's good. Other drone gets into cover. And that's another hit. Damn it. Well, I must say the drones actually worked very well. I mean, overall, it was an incredible amount of damage. We're following the sniper. That's one down, two down. Oh, and almost killed him. Isobel. Well, you know, I mean, we can move over here, I guess, because they won't survive. That's one hit. And that's the second hit. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. 36 points of damage. And another one for flank damage. Yeah, I like the drones. With a higher accuracy from higher steering ratings, it starts looking quite good. All right, Gaishu continues to move in. And that's the first set of gangers which we killed, but it's getting progressively worse. Last time, the fight was all over this place. Meaning all of these guys were joining. All right, this time we got control over the turrets. That's great. And look who just joined us. Kung Fei, pleasure to see you again. That's the vampire which we have seen in an earlier mission. And she is joining us side by side, which is great. Oh, yeah, that one was good as well. So there's a bit of a fight going on. Unfortunately, I didn't have the charisma to convince him otherwise. So we're being left with the fight at our hand, but it's worthwhile. So just need to make sure that we can kill them in one round. One of our drones has taken serious damage, and if the combat ends, it'll be healed for the damage. So for 34 points of damage. This mage here takes a good beating. I should have taken a different stance. My bad. We're moving into cover. Starting the reflex trigger and definitely fire up our drones. Oh, there's another ganger back here. Interesting. Good. Isobel steps over here. Oh, we got to be careful. That's also going to hit Gaishu. Can't do that. Taking normal shots instead. And our drone could move to here. Simply killing the mage. Finally, our vampire friend. I misclicked there, by the way. Alright, so far everything works out well. I haven't fought them the last time, so this here is a bit new for me. Because I could simply convince them to stay down. We definitely should switch to Stance of the Heavens. That's 2 hits. There we go. Getting all of them out of cover. Good, and now that our Gaishu is gone, might as well take shots with our grenade launcher. It's 1 down. And the second one heavily injured. Good. Drone takes a shot, kills this guy, and full autos the other one. Fortunately, only 1 hit. That is very unfortunate. Let us use our vampire first. There we go. Damn. Him hitting this means the damage is now stuck and our Wolfhound has taken 34 damage. That is really unfortunate. I was hoping to finish him before taking damage again. You can only heal the last wound, even if combat kind of expires. That is really unfortunate, because we need the drones to be somewhat full. Alright, last time we were able to simply get something from him. This time that does not seem to be the case. I was hoping we could get some extra items out of him to effectively make some money for cyberware that we need, but apparently that's not the case. Good. Not perfect. I wanted to go in without having harmed the drones, but it is what it is. Alright, a bit of chit-chat is going on because, of course, Raymond is now very determined to destroy the machine here, and everyone else is kind of trying to understand what his motives are and if we're destroying it or if he's just trying to reclaim it for his mother. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first enemy that we're seeing. It's called a ravenous stalker, and it does not look human at all. quite the opposite. There we go, a couple of shots. Should have activated the drones. Good, that's one extra karma. We still need one more. To get the better weapon. And you can see everything here is basically carnage at this point, no matter where we are going. We're completely finding everyone fighting against basically everyone else. Seems to be no rational discourse whatsoever. Sun's troops, so the troops of our mother, have also moved in and are now trying to basically kill a few of the locals. That's one hit. And a second hit. Nice damage. Very well. Sparklight moves into cover and then starts to take over the drones. And with our newfound drones, I would say, let us move into cover, which is great. And then full auto sounds like a good idea. Lovely. That's almost killed. Our support drone is having a few issues. It's already down to half hit points. Unfortunately, you can only heal the drones with the specific healing kits for the drones. Can't just heal them with magic. Very nice. Good, we got a full turn on them, which is great. That means we can use healing abilities. Unfortunately, we can't use our drone. It does not have the self-heal. Good, so we saved a couple of people living here. And we took away an explosive detonator, which they apparently have used or have planted. It's unclear what the Sun soldiers want here, but it's clear the mother of Raymond does not want us to destroy the generator. Now, whatever this beast was, it definitely has killed the guards. And there is some more action up here. So, these people seem to be not right, quote unquote. And it seems as if they are just mentally absent, which is interesting because this is really the sort of event that's going on. Apparently, that thing, that Queen of Teeth, is meddling with their brains and everyone in here seems to be like completely crazy, in full disregard of their own safety. Good. We're moving in, going into control mode. Going into more control mode. We'll continue to heal ourselves. And it seems that we need to, first of all, detonate. I was under the impression that would take away this kind of barrier here. I might have been wrong. Isabel takes a couple of shots, returning the favor with their grenades. Very nice. That's good. Well done. Let's hit another grenade. Basically taking away all of their actions for next turn. And whilst we're on it, yep, how about a full auto magazine? There we go. Can't really move in with our vampire at the moment. We can hit the enemies with noxious breath, but that's pretty much it. Alright, you can see that apparently all of the civilians here are key adepts, and all of a sudden obtain a bit of physical prowess that they certainly didn't have before. Good. Let's see who else. Everyone needs. Everyone here needs our aim. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Couple of shots later. That's one hit. Isabel continues hitting her grenades. I really like our assault drone. That's a lot of damage. The Wolfhound deals a lot of damage itself. 28 is nothing to sneeze at. And it still seems we can't reach them. Which isn't the worst, because they are melee characters only. So we should be easily able to simply snipe them away. There's, by the way, these here are... Oh no, it's not a dead end. Yeah, and one of the citizens just revived himself with 70 hit points. So that gives you an indication that something in here is awkwardly wrong. And if you think that, you're absolutely thinking correctly. Because these civilians are not normal civilians. They are possessed. By the Queen of Teeth, that is. Alright, well, can't move in with our melee characters so far. Might as well put some damage out there. And give everyone a nice little aim bonus. And this character here revives with 76 hit points as well. Great. So let's see if we can permanently kill them. Currently they can't reach us, which is good. I don't know why that happened, to be honest. The last time, once I triggered this, it immediately kind of opened the gate. Good, that's one down. Yeah, and we don't have any further range skills. We do have 2 melee characters, so... But since they apparently can't reach us, it really doesn't matter all too much. Alright, we're shooting everything at them. But this is not a fair fight anymore. I mean, it's nothing that they can do at this point, I suppose. And I'm not sure why the gates won't open. Alright, another fog right there. Perfect. Another aim accuracy for everyone. In case you're wondering, she's standing on a ley line. That is why all of her spells are currently a bit better than normal. Faster cooldowns. Sometimes AoE effects. And there we go. Did we have the detonator the whole time? No, we don't. Alright, can't go through there then. Which brings us to here. So we're deep inside of the actual building. And boy oh boy, this is going to be fun. It's one massive battle that seems to be never ending. We're going into control mode with our drones and take some cover. Gobble moves up and puts some haste onto Daishu. Isobel takes cover. Can't really hit anyone here. So we're moving over. Now she can finally hit something. Shredding some armor. Now after that is done, let's charge in and get this guy. That's a miss. A hit to get him out of cover. And another hit. Okay, good enough. Full auto. I was hoping for a bit more damage. Moving into cover. Alright, our vampire moves in. Holy shit, she crits for 33. That's pretty impressive. Good, we got hit for 27. We're counter healing that. Alright, Heaven Stands. Let's hit him. Once. Twice. Thrice. And 4 times. We can't really get him down. That is a bit depressing. Sparklight moves up. Our drones move up. Good. Isobel moves up. Let's reload and take the gun to Overwatch. Yeah, now mage before charging in. Our vampire before charging in. Rather starts hitting this target. Apparently there's another fight going on back there. Okay, that's 2 hits and moving up. Sparklight slowly but surely moves on. And you can see that a few of these ravenous hunters are now engaging with its Tsun troop forces. There's a summon spirit opportunity right there. So let's move up. I would want to take that summon spirit opportunity. Isobel moves up. We're aggressively moving in. Our drone moves up. And And our other drone, that's a good question. Where do we put the other drone? That's too aggressive. We're reloading, and let's take an Overwatch. Alright, as you can see, there's a pretty nasty fight going on in between the Ravenous Hunters and the enemy forces. We, on the other hand, you know what? Starting to move there. Nice little hit. Our shaman takes the cover here and begins the summoning. There we go. Now we're going to keep the fireball cooldown for now. That's 2 hits and a movement into full cover. Drone fully moves in, now in a combat position. Taichu. Barely misses. Good. Our vampire friend moves in as well. We're good so far. And now let's start to use a couple of grenades. Kind of soften them up a little bit. Very nice. Good. They will be busy with one another for now. Moving over here into better cover. Holy shit. That's 75 damage. Yeah, these guys are in a bad position. They're quite literally stuck between a rock and a hard place. We're helping them out a bit. There we go. Fire Elemental certainly dealing a good amount of damage. Now, how do we continue here? I would say a bit of accuracy wouldn't hurt. Fortunately, we can't heal the drone. And everyone else is like super healthy. There we go. Hit. 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 And we're continuing with the vampire. Hit. minus 4 AP, so he's completely taken out for next turn. And another hit. Great. Good. Isobel. The drone is killed, but the Ravenous Hunter is still standing. You can see they seem to be indeed pretty sturdy. Alright, we killed it. Didn't have enough hit points left over. Yeah, we do have a very solid position here. Of course, unless we're getting shot by magic. Good, we do have some healing. Gaicho will receive that because Kung Fei is technically not a fixed member of our squad. So she will also disappear without spoiling too much. That's 1 down. 2 down. And let's position ourselves in cover. That's good. Haste for Isobel. And we're continuing to take away armor. These things are pretty well armored, as you can see. They do have 8 armor to begin with. Oh, we already killed it again. Well, the drone is too strong. Probably shouldn't have moved into the open. That was a mistake. Luckily, they are not punishing this mistake. So we can't use our grenade launcher anymore, but we can take normal shots. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. With the drones, we certainly have a lot of damage output. Last time I felt that since I was playing with Duncan instead of Daichu, I felt the fights were more grindy. This is relatively straightforward, just charge in and get it done, right? Alright, need to turn down the music volume just a tiny bit. And look at that. Kung Fen decides to basically go away. She doesn't want to have to deal with that. As we're getting closer and closer to the center of the infection, you can see that even the ones that survive this massive onslaught are completely crazy. This poor person has lost their mind. There's nothing we can do to help him. So the only thing that's left for us to do is to enter the heart of the heart of Wallet City. Let's confirm that we really want to go into it. There is no turning back. And this was one of the harder fights. I'm wondering how well we're going to do without armor penetration, because the last fight was incredibly easy for my other setup, because I simply took away all of the armor, and that made it pretty trivial. We don't have the chance to trivialize the fight this time, so we're going to see how difficult it really becomes. Got ourselves a lot of karma. We're up to 10, which is great. Unfortunately, I feel it's too little too late. So we can get to 3 strings. And we can start upgrading quickness to 6, but we don't have the points to do anything further than that. It's fine. It is fine. So let's open the store and get it going. This is kind of the scenery of the last fight. And now everything sort of unveils as we're finally finding out the disturbing truth. This is nothing short of a demon. And those of you who are not playing Shadowrun will probably be like, yeah, whatever, Syken, demons, we know them from other role-playing games. Not so much in Shadowrun. In Shadowrun, basically, in the world of Shadowrun, demons are living in outer space. And the ecosphere of the world just keeps them out. So whatever happened here, someone punctured kind of a hole into that ecosphere, so that they are slowly but surely crawling into the world. Demons are incredibly strong in Shadowrun and not to be trifled with. So this here is actually a very harsh encounter. The Queen of Teeth, essentially calls us meat, and says, if you are worthy of withstanding the trials of flesh, which is her basically, completely attacking us with everything she has. If you are worthy of withstanding the trials of flesh, I will grant you an audience. In other words, I will start listening to you. She's being fueled, like this barrier of invulnerability. It's being fueled by a couple of small flames. 3 of them remain, and it's our job to make sure that we are positioning ourselves well and can hopefully get rid of all 4 of the flames. Let's see where the ley lines are. We need to have a good ley line. This here looks like an excellent spot. So for once, I would like to give myself haste, almost. Moving closer into cover, we need to kill this ghost here. And Let's start with killing this unspeakable horror. Daichu moves in, misses. That's a bad start. Hits. And hits. That's pretty good. Isobel is in a good position. I like where she's at. She unfortunately would hit Daishu with that, but we can heal it next turn, so we're fine. Problem is Daishu also loses armor, which is not so good, so we should have taken her shots first. Good. That's one of them down. And we do have a lot of damage per second, or damage per round. There we go. 2 ghosts immediately eliminated. Now the Queen of Teeth is pretty ruthless. When she attacks, it's gonna be for a lot of damage. Good, so 1. Taking this out. 2. Moving into the square. 3. Does anyone actually need healing? No, it's just the drones for now. Which means we might as well summon Spirit instead of standing there. I know, could have played that a bit more effectively. But with that Spirit summon, we are in a good spot because the Spirit can attack this ghost. And armor doesn't help him against the flames of this fire elemental. Okay, Sparklight. What are we going to do with you? I do have an idea what we can do. Isobel starts with setting up this demon here. That's 1 shot, 2 shots, reload. Sparklight himself takes a couple of shots. Moving in, hitting him and almost killing him. And we're continuing to move into this direction, mainly because I want to take out the flames. Our support drone shoots once. And then launches a grenade to disable the other ghost. 1 shot, which did not hit. Another shot. I should have used full auto. Oh my gosh. So taking it out would be 3 turns. Might as well take that, to be honest. We might be hit once, but that's okay. Snuff Flame. Yes. And we're hitting this guy once. And there we go. Killed. Elemental disappears. We're moving into the summoning ring. It's now time to summon yet another elemental. There we go. And whilst we're at it, let's use some of our spells. Can we pacify her? That would be so cool. We can try that next turn. Let's start with Mana Bolt. Alright, we're taking another Flashbang Grenade. Basically taking away the full action points of everyone. That's great. And Isobel will take the chance to flop a grenade, flop a second grenade, and starts basically taking armor away from everyone. That's perfect. Reloading. And we are taking down all of them. Oh, by the way, there is still this one guy here. Never mind. Let's first of all kill this. Kill this ghost, and there we go. All of the ghosts except the one downstairs are dead. Yep, we're taking some damage as predicted. And now it's time for the mother. 4 action points. Can we pacify her? What? She's pacified? Are you serious? She's pacified, so she's... Okay. I think that's GG. Wasn't sure that that was even possible. This is hilarious. Because with her being pacified, she cannot fight back. She essentially disregards with pacify all of the enemies, so that one spell might have just costed her the entire fight. And we are having way too much damage. Like, look at that, 26 points, because her armor is so low. Okay. Yeah, we already killed her. That's hilarious. Moving Gaishu back. Overwatch. Yeah, and Gaishu begins to heal himself. Alright, time to turn on the heat. How about an aim accuracy? Yes, please. Heal wounds, 20 hit points. That's great. Yes, please. We're starting to actually attack this thing. Very nice. Good. And in good old-fashioned, our drone should have the finishing touch. Perfect. Kianya, the mother of teeth, is fleeing because it has gotten injured so badly. Let's make sure we're not getting too ahead of ourselves. There should have been a chance to grab these medkits. There we go. And down here is another medkit. Good. As always, it's not over until the fat lady sings. Which in this case means, haha, welcome to my domain. She thinks that she has outsmarted us. But as per usual, she's wrong. We fully expected that that might happen. Alright, Sparklight moves into cover. And we're going to fire up the drones. 1, 2. Going into cover, and how about haste on Gaishu? Gaishu takes an aggressive stance. Moves away from her, mainly to free up the spot so that we can start chucking down her armor. That's 2 down. Gaishu begins to give himself some armor and dodge, because we will need that. Moving into cover with our drones. Yeah, we're only hitting for 9, so we definitely need to drain some more armor. She's immune to grenades, so that wouldn't work. But we can still position ourselves in cover. While we're certainly not going to use the smoke grenade. There we go, much better. All right, finally, Gaishu moves in for some more damage before actually getting out of there, because she hits quite hard. Oh, she heals herself with her servitors, so we need to kill the servants first. Good. Let's start. Drone moves back, and we're dropping a grenade. There we go. Took this guy here out of the combat completely. Reloading. That's 1 attack. 2 attacks. The side effect is she gets her armor shredded, which is exactly what we want. Yeah, we can focus on one of them for now, which is fine. The drone here is still healthy, so no need to do something else. We could attack this behemoth. But I would rather focus fire for now. That's the good old coup de grace. Great that it finally worked. Moving back so we can help on the other flank. We're taking some aim accuracy, and let's summon a rat. There we go. Solid damage, plus some more flanking damage. Alright, she's again getting healed. Luckily she misses her melee attacks, elsewise that would have been pretty bad. She hits like a truck, as you can imagine. Alright, I guess one of the things the servitor here, back here is continuously healing her, so we might want to deal with that guy as well. So those of us who have ranged attacks might need to start hit it. Very nice, that worked like a charm. And there we go, it's gone. Couple more hits, and now it's time to charge in. Yeah, we cannot move away with the drone, so might as well just tank it for now. Let's take the rat and start hitting it. And the rat, well, hits it mildly. We could heal, but unfortunately only the drone is being damaged so far, which is really a pain in the rear. Which leaves us with nothing else to do other than trying to hit the behemoth. But yeah, that fight looks really promising so far. Behemoth just began to upgrade his armor. It's one hit, 2 hits, and moving in. Isobel moves over here, 1 reload. And now it's time to start hitting Big Mama. Firing from all cylinders. The drones are really doing a hell lot of damage. It's 28 with the support drone, and holy shit, 55 points of damage. Sparklight himself. Yeah, his weapon unfortunately is outdated. If we would have the laser, imagine how that would go. Alright, red moves in. There we go. And she's almost down. She didn't even, like, attack us. There we go. Finally, we killed the demon, princess, priestess, queen, whatever. The queen of teeth is dead. Unfortunately, now there is a problem. The machine still has... the machine still... wow. I thought we would have... Okay, never mind. Apparently, we can kill it a third time. I did not select that option the last time that we fought. I was just about to say that we can banish her, but the problem with banishment is the canal between both of the worlds still stays open. So one person needs to go in and manually close it. And that is what our father Raymond is going to do. He's going to sacrifice himself in order to finally make whole for his shortcoming, his failure. But maybe we're this time seeing a different end. I don't know. Maybe if we're just killing it, it's actually killed for good. I don't think so, but you never know. We're definitely dishing out some serious damage. Nah, it ends the exact same way. We just bought ourselves some time. Do we have another option? The answer is no. We're wishing farewell to our father, and this is Shadowrun Hong Kong.
I told you that the past is just a story. That if you can just accept that, your past loses all power over you. My past is a terrible story. I didn't expect it to end with redemption. Sometimes the debts of the past can't be repaid. But we do what we can. I have done what I can to right my wrongs. And I accept the consequences.
And this was it, ladies and gentlemen, Shadowrun Hong Kong. Really an intriguing and nice little game that one can play. I can highly recommend the Shadowrun series if you're not familiar with it. I personally like the role-playing games. I definitely like the PC conversion of it. The combat system, although it lacks some depth, some strategical depth, it is still very entertaining. I think the classes are pretty well balanced. Now on the second playthrough with the rigor, it felt that the class had different strengths and weaknesses. I really like the kind of resource shortage that you have overall, so you can't in a single playthrough just go and be good at everything. It has new Game Plus features, so if you really want to bring kind of your high karma monster into a newer run, you can do that as well. So there is even some more replayability going on. Basically, now we're at the epilogue, which is fine. As always, it kind of tells the story, and to summarize what's going on, Auntie is happy with what we've done. We clearly saved Wallet City. She wants to continue us to be Shadowrunners, but but there is definitely also there are some more things for us to do. There's even a new game plus option that that is possible to kind of work together with the Hong Kong Police Department and get into good fate and good standing again. You cannot kill his mother. She's just well too strong, too much behind the curtain, too influential. But maybe there is at some point a continuation of it. Essentially, the game ends with you going to bed for the first time without having horrible, horrible nightmares. Your newly found crew is happy that you're together with them. And each of them has a great story to tell, which in the little bit new game plus will also continue to develop. I personally enjoyed it. I hope you liked the run as well. That was Shadowrun Hong Kong on hard mode with a rigor. If you enjoyed it and want to see more Shadowrun content generally, you know the drill. Write the comment down in the comment description below, and see you in our next playthrough. Bye bye.